Well, this is going to be a two-headed coin. It's going to go for dancers, and it's also going to go for musicians as well. So we're going to do, number one, we're going to start talking to dancers first, and then we're going to go talking to musicians and kind of put that peanut butter and chocolate together. And you guys got a dirty mind.
Peanut butter on my chocolate. What?
I'd like to title this video for dancers, how to make money without showing video pics of your feet. Two types of really dance videos that you can do. Basically the old style, which is the long form, and the new style, which is the short form. So if I was a dancer today, how would I do long form videos? I mean, obviously, you know, with the short form with Instagram, you could do this, and you have TikTok as well, and then they can go to your OnlyFans account and what other accounts they've got. There's other Fansly's, all these other accounts. So yeah, that's one way that you can make money off of short-term videos. There, we're done. Okay. But let's go back in time prior to crowdfunding, prior to OnlyFans, prior to Fansly, prior to all these sites or Patreon even, that you could do this. Is there a way to make a nice long form video without having to utilize OnlyFans or Patreon or any of these other places? Yeah, there is other ways around it. Now let's say you want to get really serious about your dancing. First of all, do you have a dancer's coach? Listen to your dancer coach when it comes to ability, but the average dancing coach when it comes to monetizing off of your dancing have become out of touch. Mainly because they don't understand the whole video world. They were paid for dancing in background for theater and different things like that. And please do not give up that dream if that's something you want to do, but you need the money now. So number one, what I would do in making dancing content, say I want to avoid the OnlyFans route. What you would do is, my suggestion is Google affiliate marketing. So what you would do is find brands that you normally buy. One good example of a brand I really like when I was in photography was Hot Topic, because the more items you bought, they would send you a coupon, and then you would get discount off their clothing. But also too, you could become an affiliate marketing representative for Hot Topic, meaning you buy their clothes and you also do this as well. For the problem with YouTube now, with YouTube dancers, long form dancers, is it's not long enough for the algorithm on the average, because they're 4.25 minute, 3.25 minute videos. So I would advise talking to the camera. Maybe in between the dance, have a commercial for your affiliate marketing. Get to know people, get to people to subscribe, but also support your brand. There's so many brands that you can choose from. But like I said, I would Google affiliate marketing, get with one, and pick one that you believe in the product. A really good one is Shein, because their items are so, what do you want to say, inexpensive, and they do have little dance, affiliate groups there that you can get in there. If you use the dance items and promote them on here, also start an Etsy store. Print off pictures of yourself and autograph them, sell them on Etsy, do a calendar, sell it on Etsy. But what I would do is I wouldn't print off the calendars or get them ordered until you start getting orders. So what I would do is get your pictures together, and then when you get substantial amount of orders for a calendar, maybe then print the calendar off. I would go, this would work for like cosplayers as well, who don't want to do the OnlyFans route or the Patreon route and all the other sexual suggestive stuff. There's so many places like eBay and Etsy where you can sell things But you also too, you can be affiliate, I believe, I know with eBay, because I'm affiliate with eBay. I love eBay. You can it might be able to get affiliate for Etsy. I'm not for sure to that. You can look that up. You probably can. Shopify is another good place you can be in affiliate marketing on the end. Again, like Google affiliate marketing, get on Google. There's some great videos on how to do it. One of these days, maybe we'll show you how to do it. But that's one way. I'd go with the route of dancers. And of course, there's always the struggle of copyright strike. So here's one issue that you have with the struggles of copyright strike is you're using somebody else's. Now, YouTube is going to pay them, so don't worry about the copyright out there. Now, it's a strike, it's a different thing. Worry about that, but you are doing copyrighted material, but you can still sell. Honest with people, this is somebody else's music. Leave a link to the YouTube video of that original music or the artist, the Vivo account, because YouTube likes people getting on YouTube. So one way that helps your video is link your video to the other video. That, like, let's say you found an artist, DJ Squashamat. So you find DJ Squashamat, and he records a song, Squashy to Death. So you start dancing Squashy to Death, link DJ Squashamat in your bio, in your description. Okay, because you especially make sure it's the YouTube link, because YouTube does look at that. And one thing to get more views is, say it says original DJ Squashamat video. Say that's the name of the title of the video. Well, title your dance video as I Dance to the original. Make sure the title of that video is in your title of the video. That way both of you come up when they're searching for that video. Make sense? Alright, so that's a solution to that. But at the same time, put your affiliate marketing link in that bio description. Once you've done that, also, let's keep in mind, let's in between the videos, stop it. Do your commercial for the item you want to do. And also, if you have a store, link to your store as well. Stores are easy to have, or link to your Patreon account for support in between the video, and then go back to the video. Make it quick and simple, 5 seconds long or something, minute long, whatever have you. But then talk after the video and explain to people how you end up doing. You want to try to keep an average video to 10 to 15 minutes now. That's what I'm told now. That's the reason why this video is going to be a lot longer than my normal videos are, because we're going to get into musicians next, because apparently YouTube has to have long videos. Alright, so also to work with other musicians. So here's what I would recommend. So if you want to avoid a little bit of copyright problems and copyright issues as well, for those of you, again, who don't want to deal with OnlyFans, don't want to sell feet pics, don't want to get into sexual stuff, alright, talk to musicians online. On the average, most musicians will say yes. Be careful about making sure they just want business only. Same way with you musicians, when you talk to dancers, make sure this is a business relationship, that anything else is not a thing. It's a little bit harder with your younger people than it is probably with us older people. I don't know. I say that, but I've had some bad experience with us old dudes and us old ladies as well. So yeah, try to keep it business friendly. There's a lot of fresh faces on YouTube that does make music, who make dance tunes. Also too, if you go to the clubs, if you got smaller clubs, like even I think the average town's got maybe 4 or 5 clubs that are bigger. I say the average more than 100,000 to 300,000 town has clubs. You know, if you got a club area in your area, go to those clubs, talk to DJs, talk to them, ask, you know, about dancing. Just pick their brains, talk to the DJs, because you just don't want to follow up on just the DJs in YouTube. Twitch has got a lot of DJs. Talk to them. See about if you can use some of their music if it's original copyrighted for your dancing. Let me say why I'm doing this, because you and him both want to make money at something you love doing. Let's keep this in mind. There's an old song used to be, you got the brains, I got the brawn, let's make some money. So that's the idea you have to really think about this is, I want to make money at something I love doing, so don't be afraid to get rejection. You're going to get rejection from a lot of people, folks. I expect 100 no's before something is successful. Expect a no. Don't worry about it. Move on to the next one. Don't ever sit and wait for the job. That's one thing in sales they rightfully tell you. You should not have a window of 2 to 4 hours in your schedule, because that should be filled up with time you should be making money. So keep that in mind. Keep that totally in mind as a dancer. Is if you've talked to one DJ and he's still mulling over it, or one musician, he's still mulling over it, go to the next DJ. Go to the next musician. Talk to them, okay? Let's go on the music side. Let's talk about the other coin here. You as a musician, keep in mind that you as a musician want money. You want to be paid for your music. There are a lot of great dancers on YouTube. There are a lot of great dancers on Instagram. There's a lot of great dancers on TikTok. And your music is like mine, are probably on TikTok and Instagram. So let's start talking to these dancers. Say, would you dance to my music? If your music is already on there, give them that link to that music. Explain, this is what you do. I have a hashtag on one of my music uploadings, so it's pretty easy to find my stuff on Facebook Market. I've got like a 250,000 of listeners on one of my songs, because it's easy to find and it's for an audience of that nature. But again, most of the time when I reach out to a dancer, 90% of the time, my first dancer I reached out to had an agent, and they were really interested in going through with it, but I was just so surprised, and I was like, no, I wanted someone who just started up, because I was just starting out. So I look at that level, and you say, oh my goodness, I didn't know you were that big. I'm sorry I bothered you. Let me work with someone who's not. A good thing too is you musicians, buy an ad in the paper. Now, if you want to make something bigger, these ads, some of them are free. I take this back. I don't even think you have to buy it. We've got 2 local, I would say they're trader magazines or newspapers that you can advertise. Looking for dancers, will pay significant amount for so much a time of filming, and then add your music. I'm looking with AI now. It's a little bit easier to make the music and get it out there faster. Talk to the dancers and get their input on the beats. I would recommend now having your beats out there that they can listen to, the dancers can listen to, and the one they like, or have them send you songs that they dance to, and that way you can get an input and then follow that. Say, oh wow, I can do that. I can emulate that. Make a song based around that. Say, okay, how about this? How does this sound? And work that way, because that's what you're probably going to get 99% of the time. And again, like I said, you want to get 100 no's before you get any knowledge about this. The more no's you get, the more you learn about how to go about this as a musician. Why I'm talking about music, if you want to make some money off your music, DistroKid is a great platform to use, and I utilize it. Right now, if you click on the link below, you get 7% off DistroKid. Get your music on Spotify, get your music on YouTube, get your music on Facebook, get your music on TikTok, get your new music on Snapchat now. All you gotta do is click on that link below. Okay, guys, let's get back to what we're talking about. So, as musicians, a lot of dance music, easier to make with AI. So, you can develop your own dancer through Discord. You can make your own dancer through Discord. Yes, you can. And it's not that hard to do. You can use an AI anime generator, make your dancer, then copy another dancer, take a minute, upload it to Discord, and let Discord have at it. And you can create your own dancer. With that being said, yeah, with TikTok and Instagram and short forms, but let's say people want more of that personal touch, do both. Let's put it this way, because once the laws for AI start hammering down, let's say they do hammer down hard, guess what? You already know you can keep and make money off of what you're doing naturally. But don't be afraid to take advantage of the AI, meaning that something that's quick and short, do something that takes a little bit length and work as well. Just do both. And, profit off a little bit of the money off of the AI, then, eventually when if it gets all wasted, at least you've got the real stuff on the side. But folks, dancers and musicians, really, especially if you're in the beats and you're in the dancing music, you guys can work together, learn to work with each other, learn to make money together, and that's something that you guys can really do. And we'll get into more things about this subject. You guys comment below. Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, and sharing right here on the Sean Bartlett channel. If you got any more questions or anything you want me to address, you guys let me know. Have a good day.
In their eyes and a slice of our affair. They dance to the chorus with the flowers in their hair. A touch of je ne quoi as they sweep away the cutest maids in Paris, stealing hearts away.